We're about to finish off this story with Chapter 10, Monkey Business. The gang pedaled fast along the main trail. Daphne swerved in on a unicycle and joined them. All set on my end, she announced. Perfect, said Fred. Let's finish this once and for all. Daphne led the way toward the zoo entrance. The vampires flew closer as everyone passed under a long row of trees. Something moved in the branches above them. Daphne looked up. Your turn, Rocco. The trees above exploded with black spider monkeys. They swung down from the branches and landed on the vampires. The monsters waved their arms, but the monkeys clung tight. Okay, gang, said Fred. Clear out. The Mystery Inc. gang swerved out of the way. Up ahead, Scott slid a small ramp in front of one of the handrails. He ducked out of the way just as the monkey-covered vampires came close. The monsters hit the ramp and flew up and over into the pit. Great job, Rocco, said Daphne. She gave the little monkey a high five. Scooby-Doo and the gang sprinted to the railing and peered over. Inside the pit, Bobo the bear was chasing the two vampires. The vampires floated in circles while Bobo pedaled his unicycle after them. Help! Shouted one of the vampires. Back, Bobo! Shouted the other. Back! Like, they don't sound like vampires to me, said Shaggy. Ruh-uh, agreed Scooby-Doo. Just then, Bobo snagged one of the vampire's flowing robes. The rope ripped away, showing a man riding a unicycle underneath. And these vampires can't really fly, said Daphne. Their robes and the heads of unicycles they're riding. Aha, that's where all the tire tracks came from, said Belmont. Help! Shouted one of the vampires. We give up, shouted the other. We give up. Scott swung a rope ladder over the edge of the railing. The vampires ditched their unicycles and leaped for the ladder. They climbed out of the pit and collapsed on the ground. Tie them up, boys, said Daphne. Rocco and a couple of other spider monkeys raced in. They wrapped long ropes around each vampire. Now my favorite part, said Fred. Unmasking the villains. He reached out and pulled the rubber vampire masks off each man. It's, began Velma. Barney and Billy, Bohannon, finished Scott. They own the circus where I got many of my animals. You're the ones who mistreated all of those animals? Asked Daphne. How awful. Mind your own business, shouted, Billy, Bohannon. We want our animals back. And they sold a vampire bath so people would think two vampires roamed the park, said Velma. Fred held up, the folded map. They also marked the animals' locations on the zoo map. Well, you two will never harm another animal again. I'll make sure the police come and take you away, said Scott. Barty frowned. We would have gotten away with it, too. Barty nodded at one of the unicycles on the ground. If it weren't for you meddling kids. Suddenly, a vampire poked his head out of a nearby bush. Zoinks! Shaggy jumped into Velma's arms and whimpered. Don't look now. He pointed to the vampire face. I think we missed a vampire. Scooby-Doo stepped out from the bush. He was wearing one of the rubber vampire masks. Scooby pulled it off and giggled. Ruby, The end. Here's the glossary of words to learn. Bait. Bait is food, or a person in this case, used as a trap for catching animals or monsters. Binoculars. Binoculars are a tool that make faraway objects look closer. Bombard. To bombard means to attack a person or place with heavy objects or gunfire. Deserted. Deserted means means empty of people. Distract. Distract means to draw attention away from something or someone. Exhibit. An exhibit is a display that shows something to the public, like artifacts in a museum, sea creatures in an aquarium, or animals in the zoo. Mistreat. To mistreat means to treat roughly, cruelly, or badly, whether that be a person, an animal, or object. Ramp. A ramp is a slanted surface that joins two levels, like a skateboard ramp. Storage. A storage is a place where things are kept until they are needed, like my closet of books for this series, for example. Villain. A villain is a wicked, evil, or bad person who is often a character in a story, like many of the stories that we've done in this series. Discussion questions. Do you like to go to the zoo? What do you like most about it? What is your favorite animal at the zoo? The Mr. Ink Gang got help for different animals at the zoo. If you could be any kind of animal, what would you be? Why? Vampires can be spooky, make-believe monsters. Can you invent your own make-believe monster? Can you come up with a silly monster too? And last but not least, writing prompts. Write about the last time you visited the zoo. Describe the different animals you saw, what they were like. Scooby-Doo and the gang got to ride a fun unicycles. Write about a circus trick you would like to do. Come up with your very own Scooby-Doo adventure. Write about the clues Mr. Ink would find, and how they would solve the mystery. And that's about it for this book. Peace out.